Trouble at the Fed. Investigation into Lisa Cook's academic record raises questions. Who's Lisa Cook? I don't know who Lisa Cook is until just now.
Okay, hang on. She's the woman who basically is calling the shots for all of our money policies and economic craziness. And you can obviously listen. All right, let's just be honest here. All right, I know I'm going to come across as an istophobe idiot. All right. Now, if they are calling into question her academic records, that is basically pointing to a diversity goddamn hire. But now, instead of like putting doors on an aircraft where 1 or 2 people will get sucked out because they're not meeting the standard, we have a diversity hire calling shots over our entire goddamn money supply and how the finances of this country fucking works. What could go wrong? Please let me know in the comments. Jesus.
Just so you know, Pop did take blood pressure meds.
Yeah,
as a precaution.
I'm feeling it right now.
But I have one question for you, Pop. Yeah. Can you remind everybody that's watching and here now and in the future, which demographic of people own the most credit card debt in the United States?
That would be women. For the most
we have a woman in charge of our spending.
Yep.
Yay!
So let's give this a quick go here. Lisa D. Cook is one of the world's most powerful economists. She taught economics at Harvard University and Michigan State University.
All right, stop. All right, listen. I used to go drinking at Michigan State University. Yeah. It's nothing to brag about. Those guys are idiots. I've seen it.
It's one of the best ag schools in the country.
Oh, and listen, I partied my ass off there. I spent 5 months in the teak house hanging out on state campus.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I had nothing else to do. And I had to actually pay, I think, $60 a month to sleep on the couch. And I had a nightstand table for like toiletries. It was a good time.
What were you doing there?
Just hanging out with my buddy. That's it. I wasn't even in the fraternity.
Wow.
I just started hanging out and they're like, yeah, if you're going to be here so often here, Pop, you can sleep on that couch and it's going to be $60 a week. I'm like, yeah, it's a deal.
I'll take it. Good.
They had people in hammocks living on rafters in the goddamn attic. It was fucking great.
Yeah.
Right out of Animal House.
I have done some frat house partying myself, but way back in the 80s.
Yep.
We stopped too soon there. Let's rewind. Michigan State University, and served on the Obama administration's Council of Economic Advisors before being appointed in 2022 under the Biden administration to the Federal Reserve Board of Governors, which controls the interest rates and money supply of the United States of America. So the fiat currency, and we have a fiat currency.
Yes, we do.
Not backed by any material, anything.
No. It's backed by goodwill. Wish in one hand.
This is all of my goodwill. Do you see it?
Yep.
And this is what it's worth.
And I believe that would be what? Fuck all?
All.
Yeah, you're right.
That's all the fucks I have for the goodwill. Okay. So anyway, she controls the interest rates and money supply of the United States.
Here we go.
The fun part. Despite her pedigree, questions have long persisted about her academic record. Her publications history is remarkably thin for a tenured professor, and she taught at Harvard. And her published work largely focuses on race activism rather than rigorous quantitative economics. She's a diversity hire?
Yeah, I told you, she's a diversity hire.
Her nomination to the Fed required Vice President Kamala Harris to cast a tie-breaking vote. By contrast, her predecessor in the seat, Janet Yellen, now the Treasury Secretary, was confirmed unanimously. What a strange thing this is. What a strange thing this is. So, did that change over? Yes, it did. Okay. Lisa D. Cook is one of the world's most powerful economists. Blah, blah, blah. The quality of her scholarship has also received criticism. Her most heralded work, 2014's Violence and Economic Activity, Evidence from African-American Patents, 1870 to 1940, has what to do with running a monetary system for one of the largest economies in the entire world.
I believe we're here.
Are we there again?
I think we're there.
We need to do like a Buddha thing.
Oh no. We have that character coming on the Bullshito.
Okay, I'm good with that. Yeah. Examine the number of patents by black investors in the past, concluding that the number plummeted in 1900 because of lynchings and discrimination. So this woman's a crackpot, and she's deciding what your interest rates and your money are. Janet Yellen, for the record, is not much better. That old oyster has been crawling around a long time. It is dried and shriveled up, and it smells bad. She's a nasty piece of work as well.
And listen, and another thing, you can tell this woman is all she's doing is taking orders from some 30-pound brain above her, because now they want to bring in a digital currency that they could turn off and fuck you in the ass if you don't go along with their Chinese similar social credit score system.
Yeah.
So yeah, for you to have access to your digital money, you have to walk around on fucking eggshells. You got to fucking speak and parrot all of the talking points, which probably will include allowing them to groom your fucking children, cut their penises off, and what have you. And it just gets worse from there. This is absolutely fucking insane. Of course, this is just my opinion, but hey, what the fuck do I know? I'm using way too many F words.
That's okay. That's going to happen this show because we're here.
Okay.
It's okay. Yeah, Janet Yellen is a dual citizen. That is true. Says somebody over.
Here's another thing.
There. Yeah.
All right. That needs to come to an end.
What?
If you're going to work for this government or be in the government at all, you should never have dual citizenship. You need to have both fucking feet in the American goddamn boat. Otherwise, we can't even like determine if you're loyal to this country or not.
They clearly are not.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And here's another thing. If this does blow up and people start, getting, tried for treason, these people who, in my opinion, I think there's a large portion of them that are, basically responsible for a portion of this. Since they have two citizenships, they can just leave the country.
Yeah. Absolutely.
They can literally set the whole fucking place on fire and leave.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
People ask me why I drink. I ask myself why I don't drink more. My God. In a 2021 paper titled The Antebellum Roots of Distinctively Black Names, Cook copied and pasted verbatim language from Charles Calabrese and Jonathan Pritchett without using quotation marks when describing their findings as required. I won't read the original passages. It's not necessary.
It's not worth it.
This woman plagiarized her way to the top.
Well, didn't we just have another person running Harvard get basically nailed for plagiarism and they allowed her to resign?
No, that was racism.
Was it racism?
Yeah, it was racism.
Okay. Yeah. I understand.
It was plagiarism, and then she pulled the racism card.
Yes.
That's what happened there.
Yeah.
When ironically it was racism that got her the position.
Yep.
Or diversity hire.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is just a fancy way of saying racism.
Now, listen, let's be honest here. I want the best people working in the jobs that are important.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to make decisions that are going to affect 350 million people and impact this economy, which is going to have an impact on the rest of the world's economy, you should be the best person for the job and not get put in there because of skin color or who you know or who you blow. In my opinion, of course.
Yep. I was going to say, you're looking at the big picture there, Pop. I'm looking at the smaller picture. I want the person that's going to be putting airplane tires on correctly, securing their doors, securing the engine hatches and all that for 200 to 300 people. Can we have that happen? Because it's becoming quite a thing. Oh, and also the people that can drive a freaking boat right and not run it into a bridge. Remember that story?
Yeah.
I am sorry, I cannot hear you over the papadum. This is Pop yells and goes after the camera with the knife hand. I lose the ability to speak because I'm going into smash mode. Because I basically just want to smash things.
Oh, well.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporter Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the Meat Gazer box.